The biggest danger to your focus isn't low energy or bad sleep, but how you're resting. We've all been told to just relax, but today I'm gonna break down why this traditional myth is quietly draining your mental clarity and what actually rewires our brains to work at full power. Every weekend morning, I try to sit down and get around an hour of deep focused work. So I'd get started, get into a bit of a flow state and end up crushing some tasks. Then I think, all right, I deserve a break. Let's go and recharge. So I'd take out my phone, I'd check emails, I'd watch basketball, and all of a sudden 30 minutes has vanished. And when I'd come to sit down, it felt like someone had stuffed cotton into my brain, as if I hadn't even taken a break at all. So what do I think? I need more rest. And every day, without fail, I'd spiral down into that instant gratification loop, and my day devolved into scrolling TV and procrastination. But here's what I wish someone had told me years ago. I wasn't recovering, I was just relaxing. When we work, our brain gets tired as we chew up mental resources. So we take a break and we scroll reels or watch Netflix. But during this time, the brain actually still has to process the information you're absorbing. So every minute you're paying attention to a video or a cool character arc, you're denying your chance of brain to recover its resources. It feels good, it gives you a spike of dopamine, but it means that your brain fog only gets worse. Relaxing is more like putting your computer on charge, but leaving 5 Adobe apps open in the background. Even though you put it on to charge, the computer still has to process stuff in the background, which means that you end up at a net energy negative. And this is why we can relax for hours and still feel exhausted. Our brain actually never gets a break. And the tactic I use to beat this is gonna sound backwards, but it's the only thing that's worked for me. We need to do the opposite of what feels good. That's zero stimulation, just you, a walk, and your thoughts. You want to have complete focus on the present moment. Because these low stimulation environments are the kind of things that help your brain recover resources in the background. It's torture, it feels unproductive, it feels like a waste of time. But it works. This doesn't have to be something that you do every time. I don't have the discipline to do that, and not many people do. But even doing this in one break per day after your main work session means that you can stay in that high productivity, feel good flow state mode for double the amount of time that you would otherwise. I think that's a good investment. But if you're still here and you're okay with being a tiny bit uncomfortable, if it means your head will feel clearer and your productivity will feel more fun, I propose this. Next time you have a break, don't do what I do and scroll social media. Just go for a walk around the block. Try to go for zero input. That means no phones, no music, no podcasts. It's awkward and boring as hell at first, but that means it's working. But if you're struggling to find the willpower to do this consistently, I made this video that outlines my favorite way to turn these into lasting habits.